phone? There we go. Hello guys, long time no speak. This is ahead of the Manchester United versus Norwich game. This is my preview. I haven't done one of these in a while, I don't think. Have I? Did I do it at Liverpool in the end? I know I filmed some stuff, I don't know if I uploaded it in the end, to be honest. Because, yeah, I've been a bit of a pickle at the moment, so to speak, of trying to get camera stuff working. But yeah, with basically my camera that I use, it just isn't good enough really, and it's a bit of a pain in the ass. It does the wrong video formats. I've spoken about it a little bit in the video that's coming up, but so I'm getting paid in a couple of days, so I'm going to be getting a new camera. So there'll be a lot higher quality videos from now on. After probably the Chelsea game, I reckon I'll probably get it just after the Chelsea game in the FA Cup, which is on Wednesday. But yeah, this is basically my preview before we play Norwich, and I'm doing, for once, I'm doing my squad prediction, because it's been a while. I've been doing these videos quite late. It's an hour and a half till kick-off, so the teams haven't been announced yet. So what I'm going to say is Ollie seems to be going for this new phase of a three at the back when we attack, or it's usually a two at the back, with a holding midfielder in front, and then five at the back when we defend. So he's going for, I don't know if it's a 3-5-2 or a 3-4-1-2. 3-5-2 is a bit more defensive in midfield, so I'm not sure if he's going for three centre midfielders, or if he's going, three centre midfielders, or if he's going for two centre midfielders in a cam. I'm going to say he's playing a 3-4-1-2. So he's got three at the back, four in midfield, attacking midfielder, and two strikers. And we have David De Gea in goal, of course. Tuanzebe at the back. I'm not sure if he's fit yet. I'm hoping he is. I haven't watched Ollie's press conference this game yet, so I'm hoping Tuanzebe's fit. I don't know if he's spoken about it or not. I haven't seen any news about it, and I don't know if his knock that he got before Liverpool was that bad, but I think he just got rested. And then I'm going to go for Lindelof and Maguire at the back, of course. I mean, there's nobody that can replace them, really. And then for the right wing back / right mid role, I'm going to go for good old Aaron Wan-Bissaka, and then left mid, left wing back, I'm going to go for Ashley Young. I would love for the likes of Luke Shaw if he's fit. I'm not sure if he is fit. If he is fit, I'm Luke Shaw 100%. And a lot of people like to see the likes of Brandon Williams playing, but I think it's too early for him to be starting a Premier League game. Even if it is Norwich, who I believe are second from bottom right now, and are struggling since they beat Man City, which, to be fair, what an accomplishment that was for them. And to be fair, City had the chances, but Norwich was so good that game, and they pounced on the fact that Man City's defence was so shocking. But yeah, I'm going to say Brandon Williams won't be starting. He might be on the bench, might come on. Not the same with James Garner. I think he'll probably be on the bench, hopefully. Mason Greenwood won't be, because he played on Friday in the Under-23s game, so I doubt he'll be playing in this game, but who knows. And he scored as well, which is good. He scored along with, I can't remember, let's check. I know Ramazani scored. Angel Gomez. So it means Angel Gomez went to the bench either. But yeah, so two of our upcoming academy lads scored on Friday, which is pretty good. And then I'm going to go for Scotty McSauce and Fred in the middle. Fred's had an up and down season, to be honest. He was good against Liverpool, so it's decent. Pogba, as far as I'm aware, isn't fit yet, so he was on crutches in the Liverpool game, so I doubt he'll be ready for this one. And then I'm going to put Andreas Pereira at cam. Pereira's had an up and down time since he's been at United. He's been here for a good 4 years, I reckon, around about that time, maybe a bit longer. But he's only just broken through into our starting 11 this season properly, because he's a type of player that we don't really know what his role is, really. He's been a left mid, a right mid, winger. I'm pretty sure he's been playing number 9 at one point, just like half an hour at the end of the game. But he seems to have found this cam role and made it his own. He's very good when he's in the middle because, well, he's Brazilian, so they're quite skillful, they're quite creative. So I reckon that cam role, if he plays well again today, he can make that role his. So hopefully, here's to that. Hopefully he does. And then up top, I'm going to put Martial and Marcus Rashford. It pains me to say that Danny James won't be in it, because he doesn't deserve to get dropped. He's been our best player this season. but I reckon the future of this club is Marcus Rashford and Martial up top. So we need to drop Danny James for the future for our team. So Danny James, of course, will be on the bench, so he'll be a very good person to bring on, maybe 60 minutes in, just hit Norwich and run the defence ragged. But Norwich aren't the team that are going to sit back, to be honest, especially because we're at their place as well. They're not a team that sit back, as sorry as Liverpool. That's their undoing at times. But we also saw in Man City that they won them the game. So it's it could either go well for us with our counter-attacking football, or it could go quite poorly with being hit on the break constantly and them winning. But I doubt it's going to happen. Danny James will come on the 60th minute, I reckon, around that time, depending on how fit Martial is, because of course he came back. He came back on for what, 10 minutes against Liverpool. He wasn't quite running at the races, especially compared to the person that came off for him, Marcus Rashford, who would run his socks off the whole game. He then played against Partizan Belgrade for, I believe, 60 minutes, and then good old Danny James came on for him. So he wasn't quite at his full fitness in that game, I don't think. He wasn't making the runs that he usually does. He wasn't quite there yet, so I'm not sure if he is 100% and will be starting this league game. I'm not sure. But at the same time, we do need to look forward to the fact that we have Chelsea on Wednesday in the Cup. So it depends on what Ollie's priorities are, really. So this team, we could be playing a second-string team that we usually do in the Europa League, in the league. It depends on what Ollie wants to do in the Cup, to be honest. So I'm not really 100% certain what's going to happen in terms of our starting lineup, our starting formation, because it depends on what Ollie wants to do in the Europa League. In the League Cup, is what I meant to say. Because, in the Europa League we play the second string team, so if we're going to do that in the league, who knows, so that we can focus on destroying Chelsea, and then, because they're going to come and hit us hard, because they're going to be angry for that 4-0 win that we had against them in the first game of the season, so we need to be solid that game, really, if we want to have any chance, because they're on a very good run of form at the moment. I think it's 7 straight wins, I believe, at the moment for them, after a big 4-2 win against Burnley yesterday away from home, which, it's not an easy place to go, Burnley. So they've done well there. United got our first away win against Partizan Belgrade the other day, winning 1-0 from a Martial penalty. So that's, people are going to look at that and say, oh, it's just the Europa League, it's just Partizan Belgrade. That's going to do wonders for our confidence. That stat of saying we haven't won an away game since PSG, which, by the way, not a bad place to have a record. That would have been over our lads' heads. They'll be thinking, oh, we have to win this game. We haven't won away from home, and that's just going to go around their heads, and it didn't really help them. But we've won our first away game since March, so hopefully we can continue on that form. Hopefully we've got a feel for it now, and we're just going to keep going. I'm going to say 2-0 to Manchester United against Norwich. I'm going to say Marcus Rashford and Martial are going to score our goals. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. I think if we win, we go top half of the table, which, as a United fan, is a stupid thing to be saying. But that's where we are at the moment. We're building. We've had our ups and downs this season. The only thing is that we haven't played too bad at times. We've just got unlucky. Newcastle, we were poor. Wolves, they got lucky. They hit one good long shot, which got them the game. And it's just been like that all season, really. We've just got unlucky. We've had a lot of possession against teams. We pinned them back, but they've let us do that, and we haven't really been able to break them down once they sit back and defend. So yeah, it's been an up and down season for us at the moment. So going top half, hopefully just silence a few people. I mean, we're not going to go to Norwich and beat them 9-0. We're not Leicester at the moment, sadly. Their midfield is incredible. Jamie Vardy, a proven goal scorer. So if we are to do anything good this season, I think we are going to have to go all out in January, like the likes of Maddison, who scored in that game as well, scored a free kick to make it 8-0 at the time. I think that there's been reports today that we're going to be meeting Dortmund's demands for Jadon Sancho, which I wouldn't mind. Of course I wouldn't mind. He's a very good attacking talent. He's very young as well, English, and he plays predominantly on the wing, which I'm not sure how it's going to work out in our formation at the moment, because we don't seem to be playing with wingers right now, and I don't know if he's going to be dropping Aaron Wan-Bissaka for Sancho, and Sancho will be playing a bit more defensively than he's like. I'm not sure, or whether it means that we're going to play Sancho at striker. I don't know. But yeah, this has been the positive Manchester United fan. I believe in beat Norwich 2-0. Have a good day, guys. Goodbye.